What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. This is how Dracula attempts to define a man in the beginning of Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. As a gamer I like this game, but have some questions about said quote. It is one of many interpretations. As there is always someone trying to define who we are as men. Decide what we should be. I find it amazing how much women talk about sexism, understandably, while being sexist themselves. Tomi Lahren is from a YouTube news channel called The Blaze. I like her. Admire her. She is very passionate, intelligent and tough. That is what I look for in women. Strong, independent, assertive, smart, and polite. Yet recently her final thoughts were titled, "Where are the men?" Well, I for one am right here if you ever want to talk. I have said before that a man is simply an adult male. There is no other definition, and there never could be. The number of roads a man must walk down before he becomes a man is 0. Although I do enjoy walking, so I have walked down many roads myself. I am a very simple individual in the sense that I do not need much. I only work part-time as a dishwasher because of a severe leg injury, and I am autistic with a diagnosed learning disability. Money has never meant much to me and I am happy with what I have. My heart holds many ambitions that I work toward, but the future is yet to be written. Being run over by an 18-wheeler was not part of my plan after all. While I exercise and work out at least once a day, I cannot really gain muscle, nor lose as much weight as I would like. I do not care about cars, sports, or computers. I enjoy show tunes, classical music, and Celine Dion. My eyes are drawn to cute and pretty things like flowers, and kittens. I can and did change the tires and the oil in my car when I last had one. They are no longer affordable, which is fine with me. Walking is better for my health and the environment. Little things around the apartment or at work I can usually fix. But the issue rarely comes up. I cannot ride a horse or rope a bull. I do not need to be loud and boisterous and say disgusting things about women, like most men I know. Nor do I have any interest in bathroom or college humor. I am a brony. I used to be afraid of the dark because of some past trauma. Though I have worked past it and try to help others do the same. I am very emotional, sensitive, caring, understanding, and highly empathic. If there is someone in need, I try to help. Violence should never be the first response, in my opinion. Talk things out first. If that fails, then move to the next step. Cooking is one of my passions. So are comics, video games, and all things paranormal. Aliens in particular. I will bet you would not have guessed that. Museums, plays. Debating politics, poetry, philosophy, books, and art. I collect action figures for fun. An elevated anxiety rate is natural for autistic people, so sometimes I watch cartoons to calm down. Or listen to certain types of music. I would love for a woman to make the first move. In fact, there is no other way she could possibly attract my attention. Above all, I do volunteer work, help to change the community for the better, and take care of business. Most of these things make me less of a man in the eyes of women. This is stupid beyond all reason. I am a man and no one can take that away. While I have no interest in a family beyond a single woman and hopefully a cat, caring for people is what I do. It is who I am. My heart is sensitive and open, and I would not have it any other way. We cannot and should not ever be defined by another. If you cannot get buff or rich or popular, it changes nothing. With the exception of transgendered people, if you are a man, you remain one until the end of your life. Nothing changes that. It does not mean anything if you lack muscularity or riches. If you do not go for sports and frat parties. If you become emotional during a touching movie. You are a man, period. Being cold, hard, and closed off as opposed to sensitivity to others is no way to live. And no way to teach. It is not right to shove your personal wants, desires, and beliefs down our throats. Be nice or let us be. I will not have this crap in my life anymore. You have no right to tell us who we are. Who we should be. Enough is enough. We define ourselves as individuals with our actions. We decide and no one else. There is no specific handbook on being a man. Women would find it quite offensive were there a handbook for them. That is where feminism came from, but I have talked about that more than once. While we are on the subject. If a woman is strong, tough, and independent, then why is she looking for a man to take care of her anyway? Is it simply that she is looking to change a man to reflect her personal interpretation? And if so, then why? I have also talked about the type of women I would like to meet but never do. I understand better than anyone the constant frustration of never finding what you seek. I do want people to change for the better. But not at the cost of one's core principles. Much as I want to, I cannot force change. Or define someone as not a real woman just because they are not what I am looking for. Each man and woman is solely individual. Autistic people seem to live in ways that they feel most comfortable. If a man collects Hello Kitty merchandise, and I know someone who does, then so be it. He is still a man. Even though I do not like drugs of any kind, there are lots of people in my life who do them on a recreational basis. I do not judge them no matter how much I disagree. It makes a man no less of a man. Or a woman. Just as long as they continue to take care of business and be good people otherwise. You want what you want. I understand. To paraphrase from Star Wars. These are not the droids we are looking for. Move along, move along. At least when I try to change this world and its people for the better, I do so out of love. Far too many want to force change in individuals for their own greedy purposes. No more. I am a man no matter what I do. Deal with it. Be you, my friends. Do as you will but harm none. Thanks for listening. This was me being nice about a subject that truly infuriates me. Next time I will not be so nice.